What's up, Diggletdreams? Mathers here with week 5 of the Delta Battle League. We're up against the Detroit Gligars, coached by MopMan, and then there's some numbers. MopMan579.
For 9,000.
So I got this team here. It's a rain team. We're bringing a Azumarill, Assault Vest, Knockoff. Knockoff is definitely my best coverage move because it does hit some of those things hard, like Jellicent and Uniclus. Although this does hit other things hard, but he does have a lot of Pokemon that are weak to Knockoff, which is why I decided. He also has Porygon too, which is part of the reason why I decided to go with Knockoff. Choice Scarf Newman with Grass Knot to hit the Quagsire because that thing is a threat. We got, of course, our Rain, our Drizzle, Politoed, going to Skull, Toxic, Ice Beam, and Rest. Rest is really just for longevity, because if I just need this thing to come in and set up the Rain and be healthy, then it doesn't need to be awake. We got Choice Specs Noivern with Switcheroo, Hidden Power Grass because of that Quagsire, Draco Meteor and Hurricane because free Hurricanes in the rain, Scizor with Swords Dance, and Roost along with Bullet Punch and Bug Bite just to hit really hard. And we got Life Orb, Swift Swim, Kabutops, Stone Edge, Waterfall, Rock, Knockoff, and Rain Dance as our second rain setter. So hopefully this will go well. I guess we'll find out. We'll be right back with the battle. What's up, guys? We're back with the battle, and my opponent is bringing Mega Electric, Stormy, Gligar, Charizard, Jellicent, and Tyranitar. Really interesting team, especially Charizard. Charizard is not Mega, which is really interesting. Unfortunately, did not bring the Quagsire, so I'm upset that I didn't pack like HP Ice on something. I do have Ice Beam on this thing, and Azumarill should be able to kind of take this thing on, maybe even Scary Terry. Let's see, I think Frogger is going to have to be my lead, just so I can get up that rain right away. Electric is going to be a definite threat. Definite threat. Yeah, actually, besides Heliolisk, it kind of takes on my entire team pretty easily. I think I'm just gonna have to wear it down with priority. That's gonna be my main way. If I can just hit him with like Aqua Jets and Bullet Punches to wear this thing down, as well as once the Mega Evolves, I can hit him a lot easier with Heliolisk too, as it is scarfed. And if I get the Swift Swim up, that'd be really nice. This thing actually puts in so much work with the Swift Swim up. Holy crap. Alright, I'm going to pause it until we pick our first moves. Oh, there we go. Okay, he's ready. No worries. Wrong jelly gender. Okay, so he was hoping for the blue. Alright, so lead Frogger, as he does lead Electric. I was really afraid of that. I was really afraid of that. But what I'm going to do is go into Heliolisk. I should be able to take any hit from this thing, as he does go for Thunder. Not bad at predicting me to bring the rain. Very well played. I'm going to click Hyper Voice here. Yeah, I know he's not going to go Jellicent because obviously I'm Electric type. He doesn't want to switch in on this. As we get a nice amount of damage off on that thing, he is going to Volt Switch into something. Well, he knows I'm Choice Scarf, so he's going to go, yeah, he's going to this thing, JP Morgan. I don't know if I want to go Madness, kind of, but I also don't. I think Politoed's probably my best. This is going to Will-O-Wisp. Yeah, I can rest that off later. Unfortunately, it's not really going to make too much of a difference. So I'm just going to go for Toxic here. Toxic being anything on his team is really great for me. if I gain Toxic. I like Gligars probably immunity, but we're able to Toxic Jellicent, which is nice. And he's just gonna hit it with a Shadow Ball, which is totally fine by me. So I think I just want to rest. Ooh, do I predict the Shadow Ball and go straight into Heliolisk? Yeah, I do, because if he's going for Scald, that too, you know. Alright, he actually pulls a double into Starmie. Perfect. I can just go right for the Thunderbolt. Do I want to go for Thunderbolt? Because he could definitely go into Gligar. I'm gonna go for Hyper Voice. Yeah, he's definitely switching. As he goes into Tyranitar. Ooh, alright. It does 0. Good play on my opponent's part, going for the neutral, not the electric immunity, but also the thing that can take any hit. But I should be able to go Scizor here pretty safely, as that Earthquake does so much. But I do have a Roost, if I so choose to use it. I don't know what kind of thing he is. Do I just want to go for Pokemon? No, I want to go for Roost. Right, he does stay in, so I'm going to Roost, and let's see, he has the Fire Punch, and that's that. Holy crap. I did not even realize this thing got that move. Probably didn't matter. Jesus, Scizor keeps getting wrecked in this league. It's not fair. Alright, let's go for Waterfall. Alright, he goes for Earthquake, as we're just going to smack him with a Waterfall, which is nice. And we can hit him with an Aqua Jet as well. Finish him off. Alright, down goes his T-Tar, which is good. It gives him a little more room for my Heliolisk. Also takes away his weather, as he's going to go Manectric, definitely. Yeah, Manectric is a threat. I apologize for that. Hold on 1 second. See, do I want to go Heliolisk or do I want to just Aqua Jet? I don't know if I want Heliolisk taking that much damage. Yeah, I just gotta save on. I gotta save this thing, because he does go for Volt Switch, which does so much. But thankfully, we're living at 42%, which is not bad. And he's gonna have to switch into something. I just really need to get the rain up, honestly. And I need to get Kabutops out with the rain up. That's what I need. He is going to go into Gligar. Perfect. That gives me a chance to go into my Politoed here to get the rain up, as he is going to just go for the Earthquake. Ooh, this thing probably outspeeds me. Do I want to chance it and go a Noivern? That's risky. Is he going to fear some kind of move? No, he just goes right for it. That's really gross. I'm gonna go Noivern. I don't think he has Stone Edge. I don't think he has it. I'm just gonna go for some free Hurricanes. It's really unfortunate that I lost Politoed. I do have Rain Dance on Kabutops, but this rain is just gonna be really nice, you know. I probably should have switched right into Noivern. He knew he probably outsped, and he knew he could go for the Earthquake. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. Hurricane is going to do a heck of a lot as we get the confusion. Can we get some hacks? We get some hacks, not bad. As we can just go for Hurricane once again. Tyranitar is gone, so he's going to go into JP Morgan, which is going to take a hell of a lot. And we get another confusion. Oh my goodness. We're just going for it. We're going for it. We have 4 more turns of this. Come on, Mavis. He goes for the Will-O-Wisp. That's fine. That is fine. So I can just keep going for Hurricane. As we're going to take out the Jellicent. Oh, we got OG Hypnotoad and Heavy Metal Pokemon in the game. As I clean. Ooh, this thing's going to come out, yeah. That makes sense. This thing doesn't even outspeed me. What am I worried about? I honestly don't even need Mavis for really much more. And we get a crit! Oh my god! Ooh. Sorry for that crit. That was pretty huge. Like, there was a pretty solid chance that Starmie was probably going to live that. I am Specs in Hurricane, so maybe not, but I don't know. I don't know what type of Starmie he was. But yeah, he's gonna go Electric here, as he does outspeed me now. And honestly, I can just let this thing go down. I can't really. I don't want to deal with it. But I should be able to go Heliolisk here and just click Hyper Voice. I think it will just get me a kill, as we're able to take out the Manectric, which is huge because that thing is a huge threat to my team. As all he's got left is Charizard and Gligar. So I don't know what he can go here. If he goes Gligar, I just click Hyper Voice. But if he's got to go Charizard, because that's the only way it can live any one hit. See, the problem would be if he goes for like Dragon Dance or something. What do you think the chances of him going for Dragon Dance? You know what? I might be able to just go for Hyper Voice and then clean up with Aqua Jet. I think that's my play, because that does a lot. He needs his Citrus as he goes for a Substitute. That's fine because Hyper Voice goes through substitutes. Goes through substitutes. Alright, we're able to take out the Charizard with our Heliolisk Hyper Voice. And I believe Gligar will go down from 25%. Why is Showdown so bloody axy? Dude, it's not any more axy than the regular game. I don't know. So we take down the Gligar and GG. The Boston Buizels get a win with their Rain team finally. And that's week 5 of the Delta Battle League. If you guys enjoyed, you know what, let's check a calc. Let's see if the Specs Hurricane, how much the crit mattered. Noivern, Choice Specs versus Starmie. Let's see, offensive. It's offensive, it might not have mattered. If it's Starmie, bulky, reflect type probably. Let's make it okay, bulky max HP probably would be. So if it was max HP, it mattered. If it wasn't, it had a chance not to matter. So that's that. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed and you want to see the Boston Buizels go to the championships this season, make sure to hit that like button because your support does not go unnoticed. Other than that, guys, keep dreaming. I'll see you next time, and peace out. What's up, Diggletdreams? I'm back just because I feel really bad about that Starmie crit, so I decided to look into it a little bit. Hurricane, it depends on his Starmie spread, that's all it is. If he's running the offensive spread with speed and special attack investment with minimal HP investment, then it has a 75% chance to OHKO without the crit. And if he is running, so it might have mattered if he's running offensive, and if he's not running offensive, for example, if he's running max HP, then it did matter. It would have only max could use 90%. So it depends on his spread. If he's not running the bulky spread, then it did have a chance to OHKO without the crit. So either way, it did help I guess, a little bit. But it might not have mattered, maybe. That's all. But also, looking at the battle itself, on that turn, even if the Hurricane had left the Starmie at 10%, if he was Life Orb, he would have taken himself out with the attack. But maybe he's not Life Orb. If he was not Life Orb, he would have lived on 10, taking out my Noivern, and then I could have just brought in Heliolisk, and it basically just like skipped this turn. Basically, like I would just come in with Heliolisk, click Hyper Voice, and something would die. Be it his Starmie or his Gligar or his Charizard or his Manectric. Basically, it would basically just skip this turn. Like I would basically get to this point with Heliolisk. He could have sacked something and brought in Manectric, or nothing on his team outsped my Heliolisk. So basically, even if his Starmie was Choice Scarf, I don't really see what he could have done differently had I not crit the Starmie. So fortunately, it did not make that much of a difference, and it didn't really get me the win. I still had a really good positioning on him, even if I hadn't gotten the crit. So that's good. I don't feel as bad for hexing you, because I did feel bad if it had really made a huge difference. Like if you had lived with 50% health or something, that would have been a huge difference. But fortunately, I was able to pretty much outspeed your entire team, even without the crit. So my argument is that I don't think it really mattered that much at all. Obviously, I could be wrong. Somebody could point out something that I am not noticing, but that is my thoughts on it. So just wanted to look into it because I did feel bad, but I'm glad I looked into it because there's all kinds of stuff going on in Pokemon. There's all kinds of things happening, and I don't like to leave the stones unturned, if you know what I mean. But anyway, that's it. Keep dreaming. I'll see you next time, and peace out.